December 3rd. Merry Christmas, 2015. The time is 12:43 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have the S&P 500 chart right here, and we called for a big correction. And it started today. And once again, this is going to be where we had peaked at the highs in the S&P. And the S&P on a 60-minute level, and then I'm going to show a weekly. And I'm going to show you how to make money once again. I just want everyone to clearly understand that this is the correction. We've had other corrections over here on the S&P on 11/11. That was my birthday. We made a lot of money by having the put options and then the call options, and we went straight up. And then we went sideways on the 60-minute level. Now it's a new calendar month, and we're coming right back down to these lows right here on the 60-minute chart and whatnot. And here we go. These lows that were over here is what we're going to take a look at. And the reason why we're going to do that is because we bought put options. These are the wicks, and these are the support lines of where that S&P was way down here. And right now we're testing that area. We are at 2048. We're down 31 points right now on the S&P. And we broke this 60-minute level right here on the S&P. Now, I'm going to show you another thing that you need to know and why you should be making money in the short term. And that December is a correction. And one of the things that I just want to really make clear is we covered Black Friday. We called these big down days. I haven't updated a lot because I've been traveling and whatnot, but I did put out a major alert to buy the put options on the S&P 500 and why they were going to pay a lot of money, and I'll go over that later. Here's the other thing that I want to cover is we have a weekly chart right here on the S&P, and this is where these wicks were and that bottom was. This is how we made, look at, we went traveling across here in 2015, and look at here now. I'm calling for a big downside move, and that on this weekly chart for calendar 2015, here is what it is. Bam. And we're falling. That is a 10-week moving average. The aqua line, the red line, is a 20-week. The most crucial one for right this moment is that on the weekly chart, that 2062 is a 50-week moving average. And yes, on the S&P, we do have a weekly buy signal, but it's very fragile. And that we're breaking down. One of the bullish parts is that rising aqua line here. That's a crossover above the 20 as far as simple moving averages go. But that simple moving average is pulling down, and we're snapping the back right now on this December 3rd. The time is 12:46 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's Merry Christmas, and it's time to take money off the table. This is why we told people who were going to try to stay long the market, no, 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 no. You are going to get this volatility that I said. And here's another thing. When it comes to the option trading on an index such as the S&P 500, we are literally getting paid. This is a 60-minute put chart. And everybody out there trades options. They've never seen a put chart before, and you know you haven't either. You want to talk about money. At $10 a contract on this 60-minute chart from yesterday at the bottom, we are making $40. So we had 20 contracts at $12, and we're making, well, here's what they are right now. They're up $30, and 2,400 was the volume. The range on this put contract that expires tomorrow, that's the key. The weekly put contract sparks tomorrow. And let's say you bought one contract, you'd be making $3,000. This is a 60-minute put chart on the S&P 500, 2100 put chart on the S&P. And there, I just had one of my guys print 5 contracts here. Um, Yesterday's close was $23 a contract. Um, we were able to buy these down here at $10 on the puts on the S&P, and right now they're at $55, and they expire tomorrow. Look at the money that we made. You had 20 contracts right here, and you're making $40. That's an $80,000 trade right here. Let it be known. We are here to show you how to make a lot of money trading the S&P on the $2,100 put. And it's a big, big payday. I just had one of my guys that has 20 contracts. He's selling 5 of them here. The high was $56, and we exited out, and we're going to hold a couple overnight. And once again, I just want to bring to your attention that this is a S&P December 15th weekly put option. Expiration is tomorrow on 12/4. And all the people that trade options, they've never seen a put chart. They don't know how to make decisions. This is a super big trade. And that is a Merry, Merry Christmas to us. Merry Christmas to our low entry. Merry Christmas for the gifts and having the wisdom to know that we are market makers and we know how to trade put or call options on that S&P. And it's a 60-minute put option. 60 minutes is the calendar here. So every one of these moves are 60 minutes. And this is where the options were when we were buying them down here at $10. That's super money. 20 contracts is 80 grand.